Hello there, and thank you so kindly for tuning in with Brown Eyes on this beautiful, amazing, wonderful day. I got my second win, y'all. Now we're about to do a collective for the divine masculine's energy towards his divine feminine in separation. Okay, so if you haven't checked out my previous live video I just did for the divine masculine weekend energy check, make sure you go back and check that out. I did it a couple of minutes ago, maybe an hour. And so I was just wondering, how does the divine masculine feel about his divine feminine in separation? Okay, so we're going to pull on that energy. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so kindly for stopping by Brown Eyes' channel today. If you're new to my channel, once again, welcome. Please subscribe, like, and share, and comment on my videos and help Brown Eyes grow, okay? So, yeah, we're doing this divine masculine's energy towards his divine feminine. Now, we know what he's going through on his own. Now, we know he's going through it. He's having to learn. He's dealing with karmic situations. So he has to learn. He has to learn the right way, okay? But about his divine feminine, because after all, the divine feminine is the one who sparked this life's journey and life's lesson for the divine masculine, because everyone else was not holding him accountable. So I'm using my love and sex instance today because we want to find out about his emotions specifically for his divine feminine. We really don't want to know about the money. We know your money done fell off a little bit, divine masculine. We don't want to know about your karmics. We want to know about your divine feminine in this time of separation. How do you feel about her? Do you feel the same? What are you going through emotionally concerning your divine feminine? So we pulled out the love and the sex energy for the divine masculine, okay? So we're going to pull off of these energy cards and we're going to clarify them, and we're going to do what we got to do to get down to it, okay? So universal energy, let me light this. I believe it's cedar, but it's kind of sweet. So we want the sweetness of the divine masculine's energy today, okay? We want the sweetness of the divine masculine's energy towards his divine feminine in separation, okay? So that's what we're pulling on, okay? And that's exactly what we're going to get, okay? Thank you, universal energy of light and love. Reveal the mysteries unto us for the collective of the divine masculines in separation of their divine feminines. What are their thoughts concerning their divine feminines? What are the divine masculines' thoughts towards their divine feminines in this time of separation? Try to make it quick, y'all. I'm curious and I'm nosing because I got the motherfucking cards, okay? Yeah, that part. Okay, so overall energy is caring connections. He misses those caring connections. He knew in his heart energetically that there was a real caring connection between him and his divine feminine, but because of his issues, um, and I think it was based on the divine order is for him to be cleansed and cleaned out and healed, as well as the divine feminine, because like I said, most people do not heal from situations, they just carry them over. So this caring connection has really opened up the divine masculine's life for his journey to begin. So we know that he's feeling some type of caring connection. He could be reminiscing about things from the past. But we also have the magician in the mirror. He's trying to manifest some things. He wants to manifest a start with her. It's something he wants to do concerning this caring connection for his divine feminine. And he also wants to give the divine feminine the world because she deserves it. When he thinks of the divine feminine, he thinks of abundance. He thinks of happy. He thinks of stability. He thinks of longevity. He thinks of a solid foundation or a solid partnership with the divine feminine, because we got blossoming abundance. So, that's what the divine masculine is thinking about his divine feminine right now in this time of separation. But I'm going to clarify them real quick, okay? So let's clarify this caring connection. So, divine femmes, if you haven't heard from your divine masculine, if you're still waiting, because some divine feminines have decided to cut the cord and have a new beginning with another divine, then you don't get fooled by the silence about, or by the silence rather. Don't be fooled about No communication, nothing. I'm telling you, because things that you do not see, you'll be amazed what's going on. We don't have all the information. We don't know. Only thing we know is what the universe allows us to see, or what we go in search of. You hear me? So let's clarify this caring connections for the divine feminine's thoughts towards his divine masculine's thoughts towards his divine feminine in separation. Clarify caring connections here. The emperor. Okay. So he wants to have control over this situation. He wants to be a leader in this situation. He wants to be looked upon in admiration. He don't want the divine feminine to think less of him. With all of the crap, still, with all of the negative things he has taken her through, he still admires her opinion of him. He don't want her to see her in a dark light. That's why he portrayed he was all this that he wasn't when he first met her. Queen of Swords. Okay, so this Queen of Swords ain't playing it. She ain't having it. So it's like it's okay. Let me clarify these two. It's kind of like the divine masculine is trying to take control and authority of his life, and he's not putting up with anything that no longer serves him. He's cutting them out. He's fighting for his life. It's like he'd be willing to fight for this connection, this caring connection. Okay, so let's clarify the emperor. Clarify the emperor. Clarify the emperor for the divine masculine's energy towards his divine feminine in separation. Clarify the emperor. Two of Wands. He wants to have a brand new beginning with you. He wants to set out. His brand new objective now is the divine feminine, because you got the Two of Wands. That's who he's thinking about in this caring connection. And you have the Knight of Swords, and he wants to come in and express himself to you, divine feminine. He wants to tell you the truth. It may be kind of hard to hear, but it's needed in order to establish this caring connection here. So clarify the Queen of Swords. He wants to have control of himself, where he can man up and be honest and tell you the whole fucking truth. And it's hard because he painted the picture that he was something that he wasn't. This Queen of Swords is the Tower. So him cutting out things pertaining to maybe his divine feminine is this Queen of Swords energy, because it brought in the Tower. But I see this Queen of Swords is not taking it. So that's okay. And then you have the Ten of Cups. So it's like we're asking the creator to let us see what the divine masculine's energy is towards his feelings, towards his divine feminine in separation. And so it's like he's cut out a lot of things, or he could have cut out something toxic. There was some type of commitment that he was in. So these are his thoughts towards his divine feminine. He had to cut out some things. It brought in the Tower moment in his life, but he had to end this commitment that he was in. And it could have been because of the divine feminine, but he had to end it. Now we're clarifying this caring connection here. So it's like his thoughts towards the divine feminine is that he wants to be honest. He wants to be in control. He wants to man up. He wants to put on his big boy drawers and come on and handle this accurately, like he should have in the beginning, because he loves his divine feminine, and he understands that connection that he wants to build this connection back, because it's so it seems like, since we're clarifying his thoughts towards the divine feminine, it seems like this Queen of Swords was the divine feminine in this respect, because she had to cut out some things. She probably left the divine feminine. She left the divine masculine because of his toxic energy. He was a tower. He always brought in tower moments with the divine feminine. She had to cut it out. She had to end this 10 of cups. She had to put an end to it because even though it was a caring connection, it was toxic in nature because of the divine feminine, the divine masculine. So now we have the magician in the mirror here. Now we're finding out what is the feelings, the energy for the divine masculine towards his divine feminine in this time of separation. Now the magician in the mirror to me represents someone manifesting and actually seeing it manifest. The mirror is the proof that it's working because you see it. So it's like he's either manipulating the situation or he wants to manifest this caring connection back into existence, or he wants to manipulate it or bring it back to life some kind of way. So let's clarify the magician in the mirror for the divine masculine's energy towards his divine feminine in separation. Clarify the magician in the mirror. Because we're all the magicians here. So it's like, let me see. Five of Pentacles. So he seems like he's trying to manifest someone coming out of the cold, or he wants to manifest here. That's the only thing I can see, because his thoughts is, because we know the Five of Pentacles is a merchant giving someone getting some money, someone giving someone, gifting someone something, or someone giving more to someone else, or someone favoring someone. But at any rate, it's Five of Pentacles, so it's not balanced. But it seems like to me he wants to manifest balance here. He wants to come out of the cold with divine feminine here, and he's trying to manifest it. And we also know that this Five of Pentacles is lack mentality too. So he could be trying to manipulate or manifest a windfall of money, because we know these divine masculines have fell off financially because of their other relationships. The High Priestess. So someone is using their intuition, or the divine masculine is using his intuition to manifest some things. So let's see. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. And this High Priestess could be his divine. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is the Knight of Pentacles. We know this Knight of Pentacles is slow to build something. It's earth, it's tangible, it's practical, but it's so slow to get. So it's like maybe he's trying to manifest some type of finances to offer someone something that was a long time coming. He's trying to offer something to his divine feminine, but it's been a long time coming. And the reason why it's been slow to manifest was because maybe he was given. Obviously, he was given to someone else, but he's trying to manifest. He's trying to manifest an opportunity with the divine feminine now, since it's in separation. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. You got the Four of Pentacles. So it's like he was holding his money. Okay, it was slow. It was slow to establish something because he was a penny pincher. He was stingy. He was keeping it to himself. He was keeping it to himself because he had, the divine masculine had this lack mentality. So it seems like his thoughts toward the divine feminine in this time is that his money is not right. He wants to build. He's trying to manifest abundance here, because you remember we do have blossoming abundance. He's trying to manifest more stability in his own life so that he can have something physical to give the divine feminine and not just roll up with his penis in his hand. You hear me? So let's clarify the High Priestess here. Why is the High Priestess here? We have the Eight of Cups. Somebody walked away or walking towards something. So there could be the divine feminine. We know she walked away in Temperance. So someone walked away to heal themselves. That's the divine feminine. She walked away from this caring connection because it was too toxic. It was too toxic. So the divine feminine walked away from this connection because she couldn't deal with it. So she had to, the High Priestess is the divine feminine. She walked away to heal herself. And it could possibly be she walked away to hear herself, and in process, she could be trying to hear herself for the connection with the divine masculine, but she had to walk away and hear herself first. Maybe the divine feminine is because this one doesn't talk. So we know during the separation there's been no communication. Maybe the divine feminine is just keeping her thoughts to herself. She ain't saying nothing, but energetically she would love to have her divine masculine, but balanced this time. She need her divine masculine to be balanced. She can't have him any other way. She need him balanced in his thoughts and in his actions, especially if he wants to create and rebuild back on this current connection. So this is what he's trying to manifest concerning his divine feminine in separation. And then we have this a blossoming abundance here. When he thinks about the divine feminine during this time of separation, he thinks about abundance. He looks at her as being beautiful, abundant, and highly favored. That's how he see his divine feminine. You hear me? So let's clarify this blossoming abundance for the divine masculine's thoughts towards his divine feminine in separation. Can I get a thumbs up, you three people? All beautiful three of y'all in the bushes, three up top. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. If you're new, please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Now let's clarify this blossoming abundance for the divine masculine's energy towards his divine feminine in separation. You got the world. So he know that, okay, either they're at a distance, they're at a distance, or he know that he had to end a cycle in order to have a new beginning with his divine feminine. He couldn't have had no blossoming abundance if he got her in third party situations. He could not, there's no way he could have had a new beginning with her if his finances, he couldn't have had a new beginning with her if he always holding on to his finances. He couldn't have had a blossoming abundance if he has this lack mentality. Because I think that's lack mentality because of the reason that he's holding on to. He was holding on to his finances. And the reason why he was holding so tight to his coins was because of his abandonment issues. When you're not used to nothing and when you never got treated fairly, especially as a child, when you're a child, that's your most vulnerable state. You hear me? That's when you're most impressionable. So when you lack stability as a child and you're lacking stability as a child, then that makes you tend to be kind of stingy, to hold on to things. You know what I'm saying? It makes you kind of stingy and tight with your fucking money because deep down you still got that lack mentality. You keep thinking about your childhood. You keep reminiscing about what you didn't have as a child and you refuse to be an adult man and not have it. And so now he's trying to manifest a new beginning and he's trying to manifest abundance in his money in order to come to the divine feminine. So blossoming abundance, we have the world. So there's cycles. Something ended in order for something to begin. We know that the divine feminine took back her energy. She had to leave that situation because it was too toxic energetically, because even though she moved her body energetically, she still was being affected by it because they're spiritually connected. You get it, right? So clarify blossoming abundance for the divine masculine's energy towards his divine feminine in separation. We got that Queen of Cups. So he's feeling love towards his divine feminine. He wants to have a new loving beginning with the divine feminine because that's how he feels. The world and this Queen of Cups, she's full of love, she's full of nurturing. She gonna love your ass unconditionally. And that love of this Queen of Cups is abundant in itself. So let's clarify the world, which is cycles here, distance here. Clarify the world. Oh, I got the wrong card, y'all. I'm sorry. No wonder. Clarify the world. You got the King of Pentacles here. So you got the King of Pentacles and you got the Queen of Cups. So it seems like how he looks at the divine feminine is like he telling her, I will provide for you. All I need you to do is to love me, divine feminine. I will take care of your each and every need. I will take care of you. You don't need the money, baby. I make the money. All I need you to do is just to love me, is how I see it. Clarify the world. And a lot of divine feminines was doing that. Okay. So it's like the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So it's like he's saying he was in a in this respect, he was in a relationship, but now he's single. He was in a relationship, but now he's single because of the world. That cycle ended. Clarify this King of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. He's working on himself. So he's keeping secret. He's moving. He's making changes on himself, but he's keeping silent while he's doing it. So clarify this Nine of Pentacles. We know the Nine of Pentacles is independent, single. So it seems like he's ending cycles in other relationships so that he can come towards his divine feminine single. Okay, I'll take these. You got the Hangman and you got the Sun card for Nine of Pentacles here. That's clarifying that the Hangman and the Sun card. So he's been thinking, he's been lost in his thoughts, he's been thinking, but he's been optimistic also. It's as if the cards to me is as if he's saying he could not have had this blossoming abundance with his divine feminine until he totally changed some things. He wasn't a single man when he first met his divine feminine, but she didn't know that. He didn't tell her that. He wasn't honest with her. So it's like the only way he can have the total package with his divine feminine is he's having to let go of all of the things in his life that she didn't know about in order for him to have this brand new beginning with her, because she didn't know. Because we know you got the Sun card. That means illumination. That means hopeful, rebirth, healing, abundance. And so befitting, because we're clarifying blossoming abundance. But it's like the universe is telling him, you discard this relationship and you come at your divine just empty, just bare, make the slate fair. She's single, you single. Don't come with your baggage to her. Come correct. And then I will bless it. I will make it abundant. So now let's clarify this Queen of Cups. See, that's the thing about the tarot cards. We be wanting to get the nitty gritty, but the universe breaks it down for the internal things as well. We want to know that the external, but the universe shows us the internal. Clarify the Queen of Cups here for the divine masculine's energy towards his divine feminine in separation. Strength, courage. He needs courage. She needs courage to approach her because he didn't put on the front so long, man. He wants to tell the divine feminine he's single, but he don't think she's gonna believe his ass because she's gonna be like, "Well, you said so much shit in the past, and it turned out not to be true. Why are you coming now?" So he needs strength and courage to even come to his divine feminine. But the pull is so strong because he needs this love in his life. He needs this love and he needs this caring connection, because all the connections he's in has been for self-gain. They've been for materialistic things. He was putting on the front like he had, and a lot of divine masculines probably had some money because we got the King of Pentacles down here, but a lot of them had their money because they were already in committed relationships. You hear me? It wasn't like they was pulling divine feminines in this Nine of Pentacles energy. No, they was pulling them in this King of Pentacles energy or this Ten of Pentacles energy where they already had something going on. So now he's afraid. He needs courage and strength to even say something to his divine feminine because he know all the lies. It's like when you tell one lie, you got to keep on telling lies. And now that he's had all these tower moments and he's had time to reflect and look at himself, now he's afraid because he know who makes him happy. Clarify Queen of Cups here. See, you got the Five of Cups here. There's a lot of emotions in love here because He's feeling regretful. He's afraid because you got the strength card and you got the 5 of cups. So he's needing courage because he feels regretful because of the love that he allowed to spill over. You know what I'm saying? It's like it wasn't nothing to him at the time, but now that you've moved on, now it means something. So now he's thinking about all this time that you tried to love on him and give him love. All the time this Queen of Cups tried to show him love and give him love, his back was turned to her. So she eventually turned her back. But it's still some cups there. The universe is telling you, you still got some love available. But he's so stuck in his head because he's feeling regretful. He's ashamed. He's ashamed to have to come back and say, damn, I realize I love you after all. I realize you're the one that makes me happy. You're the one that gives me life. You're the one that does it for me. You're the one that brightens my day. Divine feminine, you're my everything. How could I have fucked over you like that? And so it's like he's feeling so bad because he's ashamed and regretful and remorseful of the things that happened. He don't want to go and move forward and look at what he do have. It's still salvageable, but you're gonna have to do the work it takes to get there. Universe ain't gonna just hand her over to you like that anymore. So let me get a couple of get romance angel card, oracle cards real quick. The universe is not gonna keep giving you divine feminine so you can keep on doing the same thing, divine masculine. But it's like the divine masculine, he's having tower moments. The divine feminine has taken her energy back, but energetically, she still loves him. She does, but she's not going to be a fucking fool either. It took her a long time to get to this place where she can wish him well and keep it pushing, but she's not going to give that over to you freely. So I can see why he's in that 5 of cups, because he's afraid to approach her, and why we have the strength card here, because he's scared. He's scared. He want to go back to the one who fulfilled him emotionally, because all he been doing is getting head and getting all these having sex all the time and doing all that mess like that, and it's not fulfilling him. So, and besides that, he has a soul contract with his divine feminine. So we have make the effort, divine masculine. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. That's right. So he want to offer her so much. He want to tell her the truth. He want to talk to her. The divine masculine wants to talk to his divine, because if the reason why they have such a strong spiritual connection was because they used to communicate on a spiritual level. She talked to him in ways he'd never experienced it before, because she came from a real genuine place from her heart. But now that has totally been pulled back from him, he's lost now, because everybody else around him gonna just keep on faking the funk. They ain't gonna tell the truth. They're gonna just be around him for what they can get out of him, because that's what he sold. See, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek, divine masculine. We know that's your divine feminine. She could be the one if you do what the fuck you gotta do to get her, is what the universe is saying, my darling. Okay, that's what the universe is saying. Not brown eyes. You got to put in the work. Isn't she worth it? Aren't you tired of being without her? One more, y'all. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. See, you got to come on with the truth. That's a part of your healing. That heals the divine. See, once the divine masculine is totally healed, if the divine feminine wasn't healed completely, this will heal her, because he is her counterpart. He is her covering. Once he heals, he can handle everything like it should have been done, and she would come out of all of that feeling rejected and feeling betrayed, and all of those inadequacies, all those lying energetic spirits that's turned the divine feminine. Once the divine masculine get it together, the divine feminine will follow. You hear me? As far as healing their relationship. Now, she good on her own, but she still don't have that closure. So this has been a divine masculine reading for his energy concerning his energy towards his divine feminine in separation. If this video resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Comment on my video, and I will see you in the next video.